Hello guys, I know I haven't uploaded on here in a minute. I've been thinking about it and I've been wanting to, but I've just I just have had no energy because of this job. I've had no energy to do anything. Like when I get back home, I'm like, stick a fork in me, I'm done. Like all I want to do is just eat, clean myself up, and then go to bed. And I just thought I'd make this video to just kind of share where everything's at right now. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very happy. Which, I kind of had a feeling, even if I got a job, I'm still not gonna be happy because, guess what? I mean, this job, well, yes, I am making an income now. It's a low income. I still can't, support myself, independently with this income. And there's just a lot of shit at this place already that I'm just like, what did I get myself into now? But the only reason I was, I just jumped on the opportunity is because, I'd been unemployed for like a year and a half. And, I just didn't want to be unemployed anymore. And I wanted, income. But it's still I'm still not content. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still not going to be able to really do that much. I mean, I could do a few things and I'm a little less financially strained, but overall, it's still not. I just feel like there's nothing. I'm in a hole and there's nothing that can get me out of this hole. It's impossible. There's no rope, there's no ladder, and there's just, this is why I have no energy, and I just don't want to do anything sometimes. It's just in what world where you work a full-time job, there used to be a time in a day where you can work one full-time job and have everything you need. You can have a roof over your head, you can have a car, you can have clothes, your utilities, your, air conditioning, heating for, the really hot months in summer and the cold months in winter. You could have, food, water, job used to guarantee all those things, but now they don't even guarantee that. And the minimum wage has not risen since 2009, I think. I think it has not, the federal minimum wage has not gone up since 2009. So let's think about that. That's 2009. So that's 10. That's wait, hold on, let me see. 17. That's 17 years. 17 years that the federal minimum wage has stayed at $7.25. Meanwhile, the inflation has gone up to, skyscraper levels. I mean, through the clouds. Rent and the cost of living and food and groceries. Even just basic shit. Just basic things are unaffordable now. I mean, every time I go into a grocery store, I'm just I have this dread. I have this dread about how much, everything's gonna cost that I have to get. And that's groceries. That's not even me getting that's not even me treating myself. That's not getting anything like luxury or anything for fun or anything just extra. That's just groceries, which is a need for survival. I just feel a constant state of dread. and gloom, and just overall, just I feel like just my soul is being sucked from me, and I don't know how this job is gonna work out. I really don't. I think I'm supposed to be starting on my own this next week, and I'm likely not gonna be, I don't know, like the guy I've been training with, he basically has told me that like this company has not provided the technicians with the proper things to do what they need. They don't have the proper equipment. If their equipment breaks, they don't get new ones. Like, okay, so then what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to clean people's pools if I don't have what I need to do the job? And then I'm gonna get bitched at and complained at by the customers, and I'm just gonna be like, I can't do anything. Like, the company is supposed to provide, they're supposed to provide all that shit. They're supposed to provide, the tools and everything you need to do your job. And not to mention, this job requires a bunch of driving. It's going from place to place. And a lot of the stuff I have to do is in freaking Atlanta. So I'm having to deal with that freaking awful traffic and dealing with the Atlanta. I hate Atlanta, you guys. I hate it. I'm so tired of it. Like, I mean, I live in the outskirts of Atlanta, but I still kind of consider it Atlanta. I mean, I live in Lawrenceville, and things are a little nicer here than, like, some of the areas I go to, but, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to, like, enjoy life. I really don't. And I don't want to hear anyone just say be positive, or you're just looking at the negative. Like, I'm looking at the reality of the situation, the reality of life for many, many Americans such as myself, especially the other Gen Zs and millennials. I mean, we got screwed. We got screwed hard. And we're still getting screwed. We are being squeezed and drained like a lemon for nothing. These jobs, all they do is tire us. All they do is burn us out. They don't offer anything. They don't offer any kind of decent life. They don't offer, they don't offer betterment for our lives. That's why a lot of people, like young people like me, we're just like, we're seeing all this shit, and we're like, we don't have any incentive. We don't give a fuck, because these companies don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck enough to pay you. They don't care they don't care, that we're still struggling. Like, we're working full-time jobs and we're still struggling financially. That a lot of us have to either live with roommates or live with our parents, because, we cannot afford anything else. My best friend, I just talked to him like 2 days ago, and I'm not gonna, like, it just cemented this even further for me. But, like, he was telling me about how, the apartment that him and his wife live in, he was telling me about the price increase, like, that their rent was being raised, like, by like $200. Like, I'm not gonna say what that price is, but, like, him telling me this, I was just like, this just shows you that everything is so screwed up and broken here. Like, and the greed from the people in control, and like the greed is absolutely out of control. I mean, they live in a 1-bedroom, like 1-bathroom apartment. They should not keep raising the rent, and that place should not be worth that kind of money. It's not worth that kind of money. That apartment is really only worth, it really should only be worth like $500-600 at most a month. It should not be anything more than that. And it's like quadruple that, double or quadruple that. And so, when he told me that, I'm just like, I mean, it makes me grateful that I'm stuck in a place where like I am grateful that I have parents that I can live with, and I can I do try to help them out. They help me out. Like we try to work as a team. We try to help each other out, and I'm very grateful for that because I know what the alternative would be for me. But like I'm grateful that I don't have to like be in an apartment right now and paying outrageous prices for. I mean, if I had to even have a 2-3 bedroom apartment, I would have to have roommates. I'd have to have like 2 or 3 other roommates. Otherwise, it would not work out. It's not financially feasible. Like, people are just going to snap. People are going to start snapping more and more because you can only push somebody so far. You can only, people only have enough bandwidth for so much. And then they're going to snap. And then they're gonna get gaslit and blamed like they're the ones who have problems. Like, well, no shit, they have problems. Look at what they're forced. Look at what they're dealing with. Look at what they're going through. Look at what they're being put through because of the greed of somebody who already has enough money that they have more money than they could ever need. Because of their constant greed, other people have to keep suffering. I mean, the greed in this country it really is sickening to me. It really is sickening. It's just, it is out of control. It is out of control. I just feel like I just feel like I can't get like the only time I get reprieve is when I'm asleep. Like I've said in many of my videos before, like I just love sleeping because when I sleep, I don't have to think about any of this shit. I don't have to sit here and ruminate and dwell on how like utterly destroyed and shattered, my dreams and the dreams of many other Americans are right now. I mean, it's been shredded, it's been burned, it's been incinerated, it's been pulverized because of, the inflation and the ever rising inflation and the cost of living. It keeps going up and up and up. The cost of living and all this shit, all the taxes, everything keeps going up and up, but our pay sure as hell doesn't go up. This just isn't sustainable anymore. This system, the way it's going, the way it's been working, it's not sustainable long term for the majority. It's just not. But they don't care. The government and the people in the control of the system, they don't care. They want it to be this way because they want, the commoners, the peasants like me and you and everyone else, they want us to just die. They don't want us here anymore. But just wait and know this. More and more people are going to start snapping, and more people are going to resort to acts of violence, like, the Luigi Mangione, or the guy who burned down that warehouse in Ontario, California. You wait, and you watch. If things don't change, that stuff is going to start increasing in rapid numbers. It's going to, because people are only going to be pushed so much. They really are. I mean, it's not like it's like Yellowstone. It's like all that magma and all that pressure pent up. Like it's going to explode one day. It's gonna erupt. It's gonna explode, and it's gonna be catastrophic. this just makes me it just makes me sad. Like, this life is just the way everything is being done, like, it doesn't have to be this way. And, things could be a lot better for, like, everyone collectively. But because of the way this system is and the way it's designed, like, that doesn't matter. They don't care. Like, as long as that, a small percentage of people are very happy and living their lives, it doesn't matter what the rest of everyone else is going through. It doesn't matter that, we're out here you know, like our legs are chopped off. We're crawling around, just trying to like survive. And it's like life shouldn't just be a constant like survival mode. You shouldn't feel like you're constantly in survival mode. And that's what's happening. And people are just like they're becoming like zombies at this point. I know I feel like a zombie a lot of the times. I feel like a freaking zombie every day. I wake up in the morning like and I'm like, "Oh, I got to go to work. I got to like go and do all this grueling labor for almost no benefit." I mean, I'm getting paid, but it's like it's so little for everything that this job requires of you. It's like the pay should be much more than what it is. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't know how much longer I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to do this.